Night envelops the apartment building as rain relentlessly assaults the windows. Inside, I prepare for the night, the quiet shattered by a sudden, frantic knock. Hesitation grips me as the knocking persists, echoing with urgency. Drawn by the insistent sound, I cautiously approach the door, my heart pounding. I am standing before the closed door, a silhouette framed by the dim light behind me. The door swings inward, revealing Dr. Anderson, a figure of utter disarray. His hair is a tangled mess, framing a face etched with exhaustion and turmoil. His bloodshot eyes dart around nervously, betraying a deep-seated anxiety. He raises trembling hands, a gesture of helplessness and desperation. His voice cracks as he confesses, "I need to talk." His voice trembles as he whispers, "I think I'm losing my mind." In a reversal of roles, Dr. Anderson now sits hunched on the couch, a shadow of his former composed self. The room holds the memory of countless sessions where judgments of being broken were once delivered. The couch seems to absorb his despair as he relives the echoes of past diagnoses: broken, healing, cured. The apartment witnesses the silent unraveling of a man who once held all the answers. In the dimly lit apartment, shadows dance across Dr. Anderson's exhausted face, each etched line a testament to his inner turmoil. His hands tremble, betraying the weight of the confession he is about to make. "I cannot distinguish reality anymore," he whispers, his voice cracking, a haunting echo in the room. Vivid nightmares bleed into his waking hours, blurring the lines of reality. Panic attacks seize him, leaving him breathless and gasping for air. Insidious whispers taunt him, voices that only he can hear, driving him to the brink. Inside the confines of the apartment, Dr. Anderson's intense gaze pierces through the silence. The air thickens with unspoken truths, the boundaries between them dissolving into nothingness. Dr. Anderson's voice breaks the silence, a desperate plea hidden beneath his words. "You know my secrets now." His eyes lock, pleading as he whispers, "You can't tell anyone. You're the only one who understands." 1 week later, Dr. Anderson stumbles back into the apartment, his disheveled appearance hinting at hidden burdens. His eyes, weighed down by secrets, tell a story of gambling debts and whispered affairs. Each word he speaks is a heavy stone, dragging both of us deeper into despair. I feel myself sinking, the familiar ache of responsibility returning. Old patterns of caretaking resurface, pulling me back into their suffocating embrace. The weight of his burden settles upon me, a crushing reminder of what is to come. Dr. Anderson arrives at the apartment, his face a mask of barely suppressed emotion. He sits, his posture slumping, as the weight of his inner turmoil fills the room. The apartment seems to shrink, the atmosphere heavy with unspoken anxieties. Each visit leaves a lingering sense of suffocation, as Dr. Anderson's emotional baggage intensifies. In the dimly lit apartment, shadows deepen the lines on Dr. Anderson's face, etching a portrait of despair. His eyes, once bright with intellect, now reflect only a profound, haunting sadness. He fidgets nervously, his inner turmoil manifesting in restless movements. His voice, barely a whisper, cracks as he confesses, "I've been thinking about ending it all." The weight of his words crashes down, an unbearable burden threatening to shatter my composure. My own composure phrase, struggling to maintain a facade of calm amidst the emotional storm. In the dim light of the apartment, hands clench tightly, knuckles white with tension. A memory flashes. Dr. Anderson's words, a promise of cure and freedom from therapy, now echo as a bitter lie. The weight of the past crushes down, turning hope into a cruel jest. The apartment fades into a blur of shadows, the silence amplifying the torment within. The room is cloaked in shadows, the dim light casting an eerie glow. Dr. Anderson's eyes reflect a desperate plea, her voice barely a whisper. A fragile hope flickers as Dr. Anderson implores, "Could you be my anchor?" Her vulnerability deepens. Could you sit with me while I try to silence the voices? The weight of her unspoken fears hangs heavy in the air, her desperation palpable. A silent plea for solace echoes in the dimly lit room, her need for connection stark. Inside the apartment, a moment of hesitation hangs heavy. Torn between compassion and self-preservation, the internal battle rages. Desire to help battles the instinct to protect. A decision looms, shaping the course of action. In the quiet of the apartment, the conflict reaches its peak. The weight of the choice settles, altering the atmosphere. Silence fills the room, hanging heavy with unspoken words. A slow nod breaks the tension, an agreement made in quiet understanding. The decision to stay lingers, a weighty promise in the air. The apartment seems to hold its breath, awaiting the next moment. An unspoken bond deepens, forged in the silence and the choice. The air thickens with a mix of relief and apprehension. In the quiet of the apartment, Dr. Anderson retreats into silence, his eyes sealed shut, leaving me to grapple with a storm of fear and empathy. His stillness amplifies my unease, the weight of unspoken words hanging heavy in the air. I watch him intently, a whirlwind of conflicting emotions, fear and empathy churning within me. The roles have shifted, and I am caught in a situation I never saw coming. The apartment becomes a crucible of reversed expectations, trapping me in a reality I never envisioned. A younger version sits in Dr. Anderson's stark office, seeking solace. Vulnerability etched across her face. She seeks help from the doctor. The sterile environment amplifies her sense of isolation. Her posture reflects a desperate hope for guidance. The weight of her unspoken fears hangs heavy in the air. This memory underscores the dramatic shift in their relationship. In the quiet of the apartment, a heavy realization dawns. I turn, my gaze settling on Dr. Anderson, the weight of my choice now unavoidable. A stark question echoes in my mind. Was I ever truly cured, or was I merely waiting for this moment? The question hangs in the air as the implications of my decision sink in. As dawn breaks, the city below begins to stir, a silent witness to the night's echoes. The soft hues of the sunrise paint the sky, offering a fragile beauty against the backdrop of urban sprawl. Lost in thought, I grapple with the recent events, each memory a painful reminder. Questions linger, casting shadows on what I thought I understood about healing and dependency. The city awakens, oblivious to the internal struggles that consume me as I stand in quiet contemplation. The sunrise brings a glimmer of hope, a promise of clarity amidst the lingering confusion.